Hey there, boys, girls, and squirrels. My name is Modstab, and welcome to a Let's Play. That's right, we're doing Let's Plays on this channel instead of live streams. It's okay. You will adjust, you will acclimate. I just don't have the internet to do the live streams, otherwise I would do them. I swear to goodness, please save me. Somebody send me internet, please. If you guys couldn't tell by the fact that I was efficiently sipping my coffee right into the microphone, we're going to be playing an efficiency game. I don't know. I saw this game, and it looked really interesting, and I don't have the best of internet, so competitive games are kind of off the table for a minute. And so I thought, what better than to kind of harken back to the start of the channel where I was playing RTS and simulation games and city builder games, because I enjoyed playing them in my free time. I just don't do a lot of them on the channel because I think story-rich games tend to lend more variety to my style of commentary. But I saw this game and I just couldn't keep my hands off, and we're just gonna go. We're gonna start. Default settings, all default settings. We didn't touch anything in the menu. We didn't do nothing. We didn't play nothing. We're here. We're having a good time. We're gonna experience it for ourselves. Now, welcome to Infraspace. Do we want tutorials? Do I look like I need tutorials? Hell no. All right, so essentially the premise of this game, the best way I can find to describe this for those of you who haven't seen it, are a couple big name games that really made me think of this. The first one being Cities and Skylines, because there's a lot of traffic efficiency required in this game. But then also you have factory and automation with games like Satisfactory or Factorio. And I think this is kind of mirroring of the two. And I love this almost cartoony art style. Like it's not full cartoon, it's not full realism. I think it's charming, and it lends itself to being something that will stick around for a long time. And so yeah, out of the gate, it's just fun, it's charming. I don't know if you guys can see it digitally, and maybe this is just a graphical bug, but it's a very faint. Let's see if I can zoom in. Yeah, it's definitely less obvious when I zoom in, but it looks like there's little grids, essentially. I don't know if you guys can see it on the YouTubes or not, but it is what it be. Do we have roads, it looks like? A ton of different rails! We're gonna have choo-choo trains! Oh, yes! Interesting. None of these, like, pop up. These look to be, I would assume, gathering. So we have sand mines, sulfur mines, iron, copper. Okay, interesting. So we don't really, it doesn't look like we start with like iron and copper like a lot of the other games have you start with. That's interesting. What do you got? Large sand mine, large, oh, so these are just the big chonk and chonkers. Factories. Hell yeah. Okay, concrete factory out of the gate. So it looks like we're going to start by mixing concrete. We have science factory. So this looks like it's going to be a little bit like Factorio. That will be fun. If this is anything even remotely similar to Factorio, spaceports, signs. I don't know why we have signs, but you know what? We have signs. Atmosphere, oxygen. All right, pesky little oxygen management. Little huts. Park, stadium, schools, power. Okay, so it's very synonymous with this style of game. All right, first road, boys. Are you ready? We have this big open area, and there's a lot of sulfur in this big open area. So I'm going to assume that we are going to want to start on sulfur. So we're going to do it. We're going to do it, team. The first road has been dropped, and we have begun. Let's jump right into it. So the little red dots, it looks like, although the tutorial is shut off, it looks like the little red dots. The little red dots down here. Yeah, they're helping us. And it wants, yeah, cool, good call. Unless it's just predicting because of what I put down. That could certainly be the case. I don't know, but we going out, okay? We going full efficiency. Full efficiency, boys. I hope we can, I hope there's an option to provide power to only part of these, because this is pretty intense. Actually, you know what? Screw it. Here. We have the layout we need. We have the layout we need. Let's not be dumb. We're just starting. Oh, so it does look like we get some of them back. Oh, no, we get the full price back of things we destroy. That's nice. That's nice. All right, so we have the two basic resources. We have an iron mine here, but the little red dot is telling me to go to factory. So what And here's what I was getting to. What I was thinking of, right? We don't want things crisscrossing and everything. So in the middle of this, we can have them all converge. We're going to go out a little ways. I don't know how many factories we're going to need, but we're going to start with just one right on this corner lot here. And my thought process is, right, if we can get them to merge here, the only cross section is here. We don't have 4 or 5 different weaving sections. We don't have them waiting for each other, so we can go one after another, kind of like a conveyor belt, like a merger, essentially. And we can have them go down this line, and eventually, at the end of this, we'll have like a set of storage, I think, on this side, and have them loop all the way back around to this, and then they can go to their respective areas. And I think that should keep us pretty efficient. Oh, I don't know. You guys let me know in the comment section down below, but I think that's a great plan. Now we are at power, and it looks like we're pretty much exclusively working with some variation of renewable energy. These things are expensive, though. I'm assuming the blue is metal there, but 2,000 concrete? Holy buffalo sauce, Batman. All right, so it puts us in a different menu. Does that mean... Okay. I'm assuming that's the end of the map right here. I would guess. Okay, so we do have an efficiency meter. Does putting them up top? No, 100% efficiency, 100% efficiency. I wonder if this game's going to reward us for having, like, isolated power grid systems. I don't know, but we're going to give it a shot. Let's just... Yeah, that's good enough. Okay. Zooming in doesn't help, but... If we follow the efficiency, these guys can connect together by themselves here, but they're only going to have a maximum of a 50% efficiency. So we want to make sure that there's no overlap at all. And then I'm assuming the power poles will come into play here. Can they reach both? Oh, heckin' chonkers. Look, I'm mathing it. I'm mathing out so hard. Now here's the catch. I don't want these power poles to have issues where we set them on top of where we're going to be placing things. So let's try to go off to the side. Okay, not having a neat power solution is going to drive me bonkers, team. Why is it automating? Can I not? Okay, so it looks like I have to... Do I click? Drag? Okay, so if I'm going to go from one power pole to the next, it looks like efficiency doesn't really play an issue here. All right, so we're just going to go straight down, and I'm planning on having another jut out of that side as well. So if I just line it up with these corners, I know we're going to have crazy power poles. We got crazy power poles, but it's going to be what it's going to be. And we're going to kind of hopefully grid them out a little bit to try to make them look kind of tidy. Okay, and we'll just leave them there. I know we got... Okay. Maybe I went a little ham with the power, but it's okay, boys. We have power. We got power, and we're gonna live the dream. Okay. Ooh, the cars. Look at them. Can I follow you? Oh, that's cool. So you can do it like a snap to grid to see where everything's going. And these guys here. Wait. What is that? What are you? What? What is this? Oh, no. Oh. Okay, so you can change the shape of the roads. Did they just turn around at the end? Did we create a disaster? Okay, they do. Oh, I was a little concerned that we just made a road to nowhere and then they weren't going to do anything. What are you? I don't get it. Maybe this is the road management system, and when things get more complex, maybe it'll open up for us. I don't know. But we have a little bit of a system flowing. We got a factory. We got 3, 6, 9, 12. So we're using 12 out of our 20 labor force. Heck yeah. And we'll worry about, is that efficiency? Power consumed. It says 100% efficiency, so we're fueling that very well. These are saying 100, so I think we got a good balance. What does the red dot say now? Okay. I told you we were going to have storage. I don't know how we're going to design it, so I'm just going to be a kind of a lazy turd, and we're going to come all the way out to here. 90 degrees, boys. 90 freaking degrees. Okay, that looks to be about right. Come on. What do you mean? Seriously, what do you mean? Am I going to have to Is it gonna be one of those games? Oh no. I want perfect 90-degree ratios. You guys are... Is this really how this game is gonna be? Okay, the snap grid system's gonna drive me nuts because I can't... If I'm gonna grid things out, it has to be a solid grid. It just has to be. Okay, let's throw... I don't know, let's just throw one big factory right here. Or one big storage unit. Okay, 149. Steel. Okay, so can we specify what gets stored here, maybe? It does not look like I have an option to select what I want stored there. Interesting. Anyway, just look at the graphics. You can see inside the factories. Are you kidding me? This is so fun. And you can see everything scuttling around and scurrying around. Like the little ants. The little ants doing my bidding. And the factory isn't just a mirror image of itself. Oh my gosh. What do these guys do? Come on, come on, come on, come on. Show me something good. Is there anything here? Okay, so this one's not quite as eventful as that one, but it's okay. Look. I am your lord and master. Mine things. Look at this. It's just... How can you not be happy with this kind of graphic? It's just charming. I don't know how else to explain it besides it is just charming. All right, so we're going to build a habitat. A habitat. All right, so what we want to do, right? We have a circular grid set up right now. And I think this would be a good grid for a basic start, right? So what we need to do is we need to find a way to get our habitats so that they line up and they can come in, get straight to work right out of the gate, because we are optimizing everything. You work for me and I'm your master. So we want them to start over on the left side. Do we want to introduce them here? I don't know if we want to, because hear my thought process out, right? So if we introduce the line here and it comes in on this line, it goes down, then you have the sulfur guys that have to do 2 intersections to get to where they're going to. 1, 2, right? And so you're going to have a lot of congestion. What if we, just like the other side, had this come out right in between, and we'll go through that rock. We killed him. Oh no. Boys, we killed him. He's gone. Rocky, I loved you. Habitat. Do I really want to grid off the hibbity habitats? What if we start with something like this, right? We just do a basic 90 and we have it come back here. And then you can look at the beautiful power source. It's amazing. Look at it. It's sustaining you. It's sustaining you. It's beautiful. Okay, I don't like that. I don't like that. It's not even. I can't do it. It hurts my feelings. All right. You are right in the town square, buddy. You are on the main drag. You are the prime meridian. I don't know what I'm saying, but you are what you is, and you is what you are. Let's bring this out a little farther. Maybe in the future we can expand that a little bit. Always leave room for expansion. Little red dot tells us, what is this tab? I wish we could see what these tabs are called. I would assume like logistics, because it looks kind of like, you know, those like heart rate monitors. So maybe it's something fertilizer factory. Oh, I thought that said meth lab. Meat lab. Okay, so it looks like this is going to be like our sustaining force. So here's the catch, right? There are a couple ways we could design it. Because aesthetics is key after all. We could make this like a centralized park, but trucks, I would assume, would have to get to it. Oh, that might look really cool. Okay, team. Okay, team. Hear me out. Hear me out. What if, please work, please, for the love of everything holy, work. No! No, what are you? Why? Okay, I have an idea. I doth do. What if, right, we came down here. Now we know we want a road here. Okay, we get a 90. We can get a 90. And what if we built it like such? And then we put one here. Please tell me this is gonna work, team. All right. We're gonna go out here. Okay. I'm sorry about your backyard, friend, but it looks like it's mostly concrete anyway, so don't mind me. Please. Oh, no. No. Why? Why? I can't. I can't not do it. Okay, so it has to be there. That is fine. We can work with that. We can work with that. All right, so we changed up a few things here. I think this is going to look a lot nicer. So essentially, in order to get into the habitat... Why am I looking over there? Essentially, to get into the... I'm sorry, I apologize. It's not your guys' fault. Okay, I got a webcam here that I can't use right now, but it's still there. And then you guys. We changed it so that in order to get into the habitat, we have these oxygen pillars, almost like a gateway, an archway, an entrance into the home world. And then the trucky boy does... Oh, he just drives right up in there. Hell yeah, dude. Brave boy. Good trucker boy. Now what do we do next? So we have oxygen. Okay, and we're slowly going to be providing the oxygen we need. What are you? Is there a description of what you do? Snap to road. Oh, okay, if it's green, it is detached. Okay, so this looks like an airport where we're going to get more people in. So, just like everything else, we want these guys to be able to jump right on in. So we need a road. And I'm thinking, hear me out, team. These guys on the main drag, they're probably going to be the rich boys, okay? They're going to be the ones saying, hey, guys, how's it going? We're here. I'm here. We're having a good time. So what if we went out to about yay far? Then we did... Where's the space factory at? What if we did... Should we do it this side, this side? Should we do it on the end over here? We can't. If I leave this open and leave it kind of in the middle, if there's any type of decoration or any reason why we would want them to come straight from the space factory over to the industrial area or whatnot, the factories, we can do that. So let's maximize this beautiful boy right there. Efficiency, immigration rate high, average habitat level 1, acquired habitat level 0. Upgrade your habitats to make your city attractive to newcomers. What? There's an upgrade feature? How? What? Inhabitants are okay. We need food. Food. Food? No, food. How do we get food, y'all? I'm confused. Where's my food? I need food real bad. Oxygen, carbon, simple farm. We need a simple farm. How do we get farm? I'm assuming science, right? Because we need food really freaking bad. So, where is our science section? You. Okay, what? How? Research lab. Do you turn... Is that water? Okay, so we get carbon from these guys, it looks like. Because this... Okay, so the left is what we have as a production. And then the right is what we produce. So, production... Perfect. Okay. Nope, the red dot is still here. I was lost, friends. I was going to panic a little bit. Research lab. What if... I imagine the research is going to get rather complicated, but they're going to need to be connected to our production area. So, for the people coming through for scientific reasons, why don't we... I don't want things to be too crazy out the gate, okay? We can worry about optimization later. What if we just kind of drag this guy towards the middle, pippity popped it on down here, and then did a couple, did at least a lab until we figure out how it works and what the efficiency is. And then we get Blue Science Pack Factory. I need to figure out what that other resource is. So let's go ahead and essentially align these up as evenly as we can. I'm assuming 2 to 1 is going to be a good ratio. Iron. Koopy copper, aluminum, iron. With that in mind, let's get rid of these. Okay, so we have to be next to iron, and we want to be next to... Is that the closest to iron? Okay, so we jump back in, and I made not many changes over here, but we did switch from going up to this iron node to being down by this iron node. I want to test the utilization of separate individual isolated power sources because everything is so spread out. So I'm assuming you're going to be rewarded pretty heavily for that. But we have the iron here. We have our carbon production, and it's able to go out multiple different ways. So I can't imagine we're going to get a lot of influx of new large populations. So what I thought was, if they're coming back this way to deliver the carbon to these areas, then why would I need to have everything in such a tight little square? I know we're pretty sprawled out right now, so we're running a little low on resources. But, and hear me out, aesthetically speaking, if you fly in, right, to a city. On the right side, you see this magnificent, perfectly sculpted industrial region. Over on the left, you see this just elegant, scientific area, and everything is kind of separated, and you have different isolated houses in different areas. Wouldn't that feel super rewarding to know that there's such a diverse kind of culture happening? And so I figured that is kind of the aesthetic we're going to go with here. And as with everything, we are just going to isolate these little sources here. And we're just going to put, can I just plippity pop one? I'm thinking let's try to make it so that they overlap like perfectly, right? I'm out of concrete. No, we need the concrete. Oh no. Oh no, team. All right, so hear me out. We're gonna connect these guys together. I don't want there to be this many. And so what I'm thinking is, can I just plop one basically in the middle? Clickety clackety. Oh, is there gonna have to be two? And let's do three. And then I should be able, in theory, to just snap these guys to each other. Of course I can't, because of course that would be too much. Oh, come on. I don't like some of their grid snapping for power sources. So what if we pippity popped him? Let's go ahead and throw it up here. And let's just connect it to this as best as we can. I know it looks nice and tidy and even, but it just drives me nuts that there has to be so many of them. But maybe we'll get an upgraded version of that in the future. Let's go ahead and make sure we got the power off to these guys. And we're just gonna snap it to the left. And that should be good. We'll let it run there. We're running a little low on resources. So what I want to try to do is see if we can't... How do I tell what we have houses for? We have jobs, more jobs than... Or less jobs than people, more people than jobs. Plenty well on power. Housing, we have 52. So we are maxed out on housing. Oh my gosh, team. I figured it out. Here. Let me hide my face. Or can I move these? I can't move these. Let me hide my face, okay? All right, now we're back in it. So on the left here, I saw these guys, but I wasn't necessarily paying attention. And I think next time I record, I'll probably move my head. Or maybe even hide it in general so you guys can get a feel for what the game looks like. But we have this whole menu over here that has level of our city, our production meters. We have statistics. What is this? We're looking at jobs right now, population, housing, immigration rate. We're pretty stagnant there, but and then we have what, visual districts. And can we create districts? Left click. We can paint districts, so we can like severely optimize what happens. That is so good. And we have visualizations, efficiencies, train lines. Oh my gosh, this game just got crazy. But in my efforts to find what we're looking for science, it was over here on the left behind my face cam. I apologize for those of you that were watching and didn't know what the game looked like, or knew what the game looked like and was just banging your head against the wall. That's my bad. That's my bad, team. I'll take the L. I'll take the L. All right, so we're going to select research. We want to select farming. How fast do we produce science? Is there a way that I can get rid of that? So what is it? every 20 seconds, we produce 1 science. And we can store... Research complete? Woo! Hooray! All right. So research was pretty quick there because we had stuff stocked up. So what do we need here? This technology unlocks copper mines, electrical facilities, steel production. So let's go ahead and the last mission on today's episode is going to be to get some of our food up and running. We don't require anything for this. So since we don't require anything as an input, we should be able to just throw this guy anywhere. What do you look like? Oh my gosh, that's freaking adorable. What if we... Okay, let me think. I really like having this internal area, and then maybe we can make like little circles where we have like a square coming in here for science, and we'll have a square coming down here for farm and food. Good question. Or do we want to bribe our new settlers by saying, hey, look, we got food. Come look at it. But it also would be quick and privy to prying eyes that want to steal our food. We can't trust them all. So here's what I'm going to do. We're going to go straight down the middle of this. Straight down the middle. I know it's going to reduce optimization of a lot of things here, but I want it to look beautiful. And so what we're going to do is we're going to have, I don't know how much food we're going to need, but we're going to need all of it. Boom, look at that. Food. Now we have a surplus of food. How many jobs to workers? Right now we have housing 84, jobs required 63, so we are not quite working as efficiently as we could be. All right, and we're going to go ahead and I think we're going to throw this behind. Let's link it to that guy. Yeah. All right, so that'll provide us power. Like I said, we will clean all of this stuff up when we move on, but I just want to make sure our food is rolling. I want to make sure we get food. Yes, make the food happens. Now, visualizations. Can we look at, where are we at? Power, recycling, buildings with high tech, buildings, road. Ooh. Wait, is red bad? Team, I think red's bad. Why? Why is everything red? Okay, so if I click off this, cars. Oh no, maybe it just highlights everything in red. Yeah, okay. That's my theory. Okay, I think we're good. Okay, so we can visualize for roads. Can we click? Okay, so I really only... What is this? We can lock roads. Is there a wait? How did I do that? I don't know how I did that, but I can see all the intersections. And do the colors signify how busy something is? I don't know. I do not know, but maybe what we can do, team, is we can we run roads here? No, how about here? All right, so we're gonna run a road there and make a grid. The reason I'm doing that is because my hope is that I can get the food to make like this cyclical motion and go around so we can follow traffic in without colliding too much. So how do can I edit this? Oh my lord, I can edit this. What? Okay. Can I get rid of... No, don't click that button. Don't click that button. Holy buffalo. Okay. So we don't want these guys turning off that way. We want them turning off this way. Okay, so if they come out of this side, they're exclusively going to go down this way and around. And we're going to leave all the other ones unedited. And then the flow of this should be left... Oh, if you just click, it removes it. Got it. Easy. And we want them to be able to come back and forth on this road if they're already on it. But we want these guys to turn over. That is going to be complex and so intense. And I am so ready for it, team. I am so freaking ready. All right. Well, we got a nice little factory going on here. Is there science I can start? Do I just click it? Okay. Maybe not. Maybe there's science to the science? I don't know. No research selected. Okay. Can I not select any of these? I have farm done. Let me select. Why can't I has? Oh my lord. Is this thing is going to be an intense road. Adamantite, red science. Oofta, doofta, doofta. Okay. So we have... Oh, I know why. Where's it at? City level. We needed to... Okay, you finished the tutorial. Congratulations. You are now ready to make your city great. But I didn't select the tutorial. Okay. So level 3, level 2 citizens. Okay, where... We see it. Right there. Look at them. Look at the differences. Look at the difference. This is a level 2 habitat, and these are all level 1 habitats. Oh. Are we doing good on food? Home appliances? Oh my lord. I bet when they get stacked with food, we're kosher. So should I make a couple more of these guys? Just to have them? Because I want my people to live. So what if we did... What if we did a couple of these guys just to match the food production? Because 102, 1 food. Got it. Okay. So we're now producing the same amount of oxygen as we are for food. So our oxygen should be good, which means if our oxygen is good, our food is probably good because I think they have the same number requirements. 0.6 per minute and 1 per minute. So we got... Oh. Okay, so we got 1, 2, 3... That'd be 4 or something. Okay. So we might actually need to have a couple more farms and oxygenizers. What if we did this? Okay, okay. Hear me out, team. Hear me out. All right. We are plentiful in oxygen. They can't steal our oxygen, really. So what if we pippity-plopped this out here and we threw just a couple more oxygen to throw it in their face and say, hey, we're a successful society, right? Right? Because then we have 6 of each, and that should allot for all of these to be switched over to level 2 habitats. Oh my gosh, this is beautiful. And they're all slowly switching to level 2. Hell yeah. Because these, at a level 2 habitat, allots for 10 people instead of 8. So we will have 10, 20, 30, 40, 80. We will have 80 people. Wait. But we have housing for... We'll have housing for 100? I wonder if we have just a default 20. Okay. Either way, now that we have that, let's go ahead and run some power poles, brother. Let's just throw this one here. Oh, we're going to have to connect it. Let's connect it like that. I think that's going to look nicer coming over the top than crisscrossing. It's beautiful. We're doing it. We're living the dream. Now I should be able to select science, right? Hell yeah. This requires green boys, so we don't want that. We don't care about one riddles. We want steel production leads to improved turbine blades and solar panels. We doing it. We doing it. That's the one we're selecting. And then we want to get to solar panels. That is our goal. But we need to have the green science. How do we do that? Where's the green science? Okay, maybe it'll tell us what we need. Green science factory. Okay, it doesn't tell us what we need. I want to look at that real quick. I know I said we're going to... Oh, green science is right there. So let's go ahead and select electronics, then green science. Oh, we can queue them. We can queue them. And after we get greens or the solar panels, then we can go home appliances. So we're going to go steel production, electronics. Then we're going to go into green science, solar panels, home appliances, and I think improved wind turbine blades because I want to make our power a lot more efficient. Then we're going to go ahead and finish that off. I'm going to finish off each section before I move on to the next because I think it's going to be really important that we do that and progress in a good manner. Now, this may not be the most efficient, but it's what we're going to do. However, let's get back to here. Let's look at our glorious city. We're pretty sprawling right now. We're a little baby settlement, okay? We're just living the dream. We're having a good old time. It's going to be good. is going to be great. It's going to be amazing. Research complete. Hooray. Steel mills. We're moving through that research. We are rocketing on through. So 2-to-1 is a great ratio. However, thank you guys so much for joining us in today's episode of Infraspace. It is so fun. I'm loving how everything looks. These farms are absolutely beautiful. They're absolutely gorgeous. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye, toodles. All right, team. I know I said I was going to go, but I started poking around the menu and things like that after I saved. And they have this section where you can vote on extra features for the game. So like the roadmap essentially for the development of the game. This is so cool. And you didn't even have to be like a founder necessarily. Like you didn't have to do anything special. This is just baked in. This is great. I don't like happiness systems. I wouldn't play a production game based off happiness systems. This is so fun. Pipes for liquid and gases, heat systems, day-night cycles, natural disasters, flying cars for workers, fires and crime, traffic lights, and trains. Those are the only two things I voted on because those are amazing. That being said, mod support is very high on the list. And I'm only going to vote for 4 things because I know you could just technically click and vote on everything. Large in-game products and projects, they're going to add those. There's no way they don't add those. So what I'm going to do is vote for a couple things that I would like to see as soon as possible. Trains, traffic lights and stops, mod support, and I am actually going to be voting for gondolas because I think it would be really cool to have a gondola come down from those like mountaintop areas. I'll show you guys what I'm talking about. Mountaintop areas, like if we had a gondola come from here and run down to the habitat, I think that would be such a cool idea. However, that being said, once again, thank you guys so much for joining me. Now that the face cam's on, we'll do the regular outro. Like and comment, subscribe. Great tools for you to get in touch with me. Let me know what you like, didn't like, what you want to see next. Get in that comment section. Talk about things. Tell me everything. Give me the story of your life. Please, I beg of you. I need inspiration. However, remember I love you guys, and we will see you next time. Toodles. Whoosh.